So I thought that I would approach my PTB review slightly differently here. We're gonna have some like first impressions in the beginning of the video, and then any like other things that I want to talk about that I feel can be condensed down, I'll do a little bit later. So first, let's take a look at some of the new stuff that's come in. I have already put blood points into the new survivor. This is Orella Rose. Orella is a trans black woman, which is fantastic. I did a video last Pride Month, couple Pride months ago, something like that, for I asked for more representation for the LGBT in Dead by Daylight, and we got it. Basically, this is more representation. This is a trans woman, also another black woman, which I am excited for. She's mommy. I'm gonna call her Mommy Medic because every single one of her perks is focused around healing, except for rapid response. So the perks that Orella has is Duty of Care. Whenever you take a protection hit while healthy, all other survivors within 16 meters gain 25% haste. This is an insanely powerful perk, probably one of the strongest survivor perks in the game, because it is an anti-tunnel perk to outdo all anti-tunnel perks, outside of Shoulder the Burden, obviously. Then there is Do No Harm. Whenever you heal another survivor for each hook state, they heal 50% faster and gain 3% progress for succeeding great skill checks. This is also another anti-tunnel perk, and it is incredibly strong. I would put Do No Harm in the high A tier, and I'm sorry, I'd put Duty of Care in the high A tier and Do No Harm in the mid to high A tier. Both of these are incredibly powerful. Just very, very strong. I do not underestimate these perks in any kind of way. I can see, you know, people who love to play altruistic are going to get a lot of use out of these perks. So I'm probably going to end up, doing it as well. And then we have the Outlier. This is rapid response. Whenever you fast lock or exit, you suffer from exhausted for 30 seconds. And then whenever you gain exhausted, you see the killer's aura for 2 seconds. Kind of garbage as is. The idea is good. Idea is phenomenal, but garbage as it is currently. I think that the fast locker exit exhaustion should be 15 seconds, and then the aura reading should be 5 seconds. Because then you can pair this, hey, what's up, Kate? How you doing? You can pair this with Overcome. You can pair this with Life. You can pair this with Sprint Burst. Literally anything, so that when you become exhausted. And then this is also an anti-exhaustion perk, if that makes sense. So like, whenever the killer hits you with Languid Touch, whenever the killer hits you with Genetic Limits, there are several add-ons that exhaust the survivors. So this would be a lot better if they upped the aura reading timer to 5 seconds and lowered the base exhaustion to 15 seconds, because I don't think this needs to exhaust you for 30 seconds. I think that's just ridiculous in general. I think 15 seconds would be fine, and then a lot more aura reading, and this would be like the top tier. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and adept Orella on the PTB. I really don't give a fuck about that, so I'm probably gonna put together some builds, and then I'll maybe do a separate video with like gameplay of some builds with her. But let's talk about some of the other new stuff that is going on right now as well. If you look over to the right corner, this is one of the reasons that I moved the chat box down for our live chat. You'll see that there's some little shimmers going on over where the perks now sit. And this perk, Duty of Care, was automatically equipped when I clicked on Orella earlier before I started stream. So the new player effects are now in effect, basically. So there's a little shimmer to catch your attention and be like, hey, by the way, new player, you can equip perks. So if we click this shimmer, it instantly brings us to our loadout screen, meaning that it's instantly going to teach people, we'll talk about this in a second, by the way. It's instantly going to teach people, oh, look, I can click on these, I can click here, I can see everything that I need to see in terms of what I want to use. Well done, works perfectly. I don't think any of that needs to change. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is stupid. Actually, let me go to, so I can just show you guys all the colors Let me go to Killer. Vecna. All right, now rarities go as such. Commons are still brown. Uncommons are now green instead of yellow. Rares are now blue instead of green. And then very rare is still purple, and visceral, which used to be legendary, is still iridescent. Is still pink, red, whatever fucking color you want to call it. I asked for this. Who asked for this? Nobody asked for this. Do I hate it? No, I don't, but it seems like a completely unnecessary change. I'm not sure why it's here. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not sure why it's here. It's okay, sure, I guess. I don't hate it, but again, I am not sure why it's here. It doesn't really do anything. Also, can we just make Bloody Party streamers very rare already so that we can stop losing them to the fucking 50 billion map offerings? That's another video for another day. So that, I don't know why we're there. Let's take a look at the new, actually, let's take a look at the tomes first. So now the tomes and all the lore is located at the bottom left. You click here and this is your compendiums. So new players can still go through and complete all of the old tomes. It's still a thing, but you can also go through and read the lore. What Behavior said is that all the lore will now be available to us from the get-go. Just off the bat, immediately you're able, as soon as it drops, new tomes will come out and you're just able to go in and read the lore. But from what I understand, tome quests are no longer a thing. You have all of these 1 through 22 to complete, but after this PTB patch with the new rift that will be releasing, what is it, May 5th, I believe, you will no longer be able to do tome quest. Or you'll no longer have new tome quest. Next is the quest system, which is taking place of the old compendium. So we come in, all of these are always active at any given time. Anytime you do anything, it will go toward all of these that are here. And this is really cool. You no longer have to specialize in roles. If I'm reading this right, you don't have to specialize in roles. It just happens. It just happens. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna try to complete some of these. But yeah, doesn't look like you have to specialize in roles anymore. Or not specialize, sorry, switch roles to do all of the quests. They're just kind of there. Looks like it, you know, some of the, yeah. This is cool. This is cool. These are always active all the time. You right click to pin them so that they show up inside. You know what? Let's pin a couple of them for funsies. And then we'll test that out. You can pin up to 15 quests, which is excessive, I believe, but okay. But if they're always active all the time, I don't see any reason to ever pin a quest, but that might change later on. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the recording here, and then I'm gonna do some killer games with the new killers. This is all the new stuff. Oh, one more thing before we go into testing. We can now see the cosmetics that the new characters are gonna get in the PTB. I looked through these earlier. They're all pretty basic. You know, you got your basic recolors here and there. I think this one is kind of my favorite of Aurella's. But this one's also good. Both of these are really good. If you guys know me, I'm a sucker for dreads and like frizz. Frizz and dreads are like my biggest weakness. So I just, oh God, I love them so much. But yeah, these are some very good skins. And she's also releasing with quite a bit. We normally don't see survivors release with this much. So she's releasing with quite a bit of options. I really enjoy. If I do ever main her, I'll probably get these two to like bounce back and forth with. But yeah, pretty good. So yeah, I'll end the recording here, and then we're gonna go test out some of the killer changes, and then I'll do some survivor builds. All right, so oh, I forgot I had Bamboozle on. I was like, why was that vault so fast? All right, so oh wow, yeah, okay. So they reduced the range of your grab. They reduced the range of your grab. They reduced the amount of time you're enraged. They reduce the amount of time in rage. The perfect timing extends in rage. This Aurella's name is Universal Healthcare. That is funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, let's see. Oh. Okay. You can still do hits like that, which is fine. The other big thing is that now when you break a pallet, you lose a token, which puts you on full cooldown, because unlike Wesker or Nurse, Kaneki cannot use their power without all tokens being available. Also, the perfectly timed seems a little bit easier to hit than it was before. Okay, so yeah, it gets rid of a token, puts me in cooldown. Also, the completion thing is popping off a lot, which is pretty neat. The quests are just completing. Don't gotta worry about any of them. They're just completing. Also, some of the add-ons got nerfed by shifting rarities, and things like that. So, the mask became a barbecue and chili when you're enraged and you hook someone. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, look, I can't. Oh wow, yeah. Woo! You really feel that range reduction. Pallet vault is still fast as fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think the breaking a pallet, getting rid of a thing matters, because you vault, when you're in rage, you vault pallets really fast, which is what like kind of makes Kaneki such a pain in the ass to deal with from time to time. So I don't know how much it matters. Like, yeah, it can help you get rid of, like, it can, you know, help survivors make a little bit of distance. But the thing is, the counterplay to Kaneki has never really been to make distance. You're not supposed to make distance on Kaneki. Or against Kaneki. You're supposed to tightly run loops. So, I don't know, man. I don't know that this pallet break nerf actually matters, to be real with you. I feel like good Kanekis are just gonna vault the fucking pallet anyway, and it's just not gonna make that much of a difference. I think the timer on the enrage reductions matters way more, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think this breaking pallet nerf really matters. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you. I don't think it matters at all. Cause like, watch, so she drops this, right? I vault this pallet. Oh, nice, okay, never mind. I'm also not a good Kaneki. I want you guys to understand that too, like as I'm playing this, I'm not a good Kaneki. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this matters. I don't think this nerf matters. It doesn't trigger whenever a pallet breaks because of Spirit Fury or because of Dissolution. So I just don't think it matters. I'm gonna be real. I don't think it matters. It's kind of meaningless to me. Kaneki still has a lot of options. If I was better at Kaneki, I'm fairly certain that these guys would be in kind of a bad situation. But because I'm not a good Kaneki, they're doing fine. Oh, nice. Hoo! I mean, he has a really high skill floor, Bright. The range and the auto aim nerfs were needed. Yeah, the auto aim feels way better. Look at that. Look at that. That auto aim feels way better. It's way smaller. Yeah, that's way better. Which was, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people didn't realize this, but the auto aim being as bad as it was like bad for both the killer and the survivor. Because, right, the survivors felt like they were getting hit. Oh my God, that range reduction is crazy. My whole game froze? My whole computer froze. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay. All right, cool. Neat. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that these nerfs are fine. I don't think that they really matter that much. You really do feel the range reduction, but it's really whatever, to be honest. I don't think it matters. I don't think the pallet break matters because you can vault the pallet so fast whenever you're enraged. I don't think the range nerfs and the auto aim nerfs feel really good. Also, the perfect attack window seems to be reduced. Yeah, okay, sure. That hits. Dissolution? Hello? Why wasn't Dissolution up? What the fuck? Oh, she bolts that. You're a mad lad. Yeah, the perfect time window is reduced. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think these Kaneki nerfs really matter that much, if I'm being real. I don't think they do. I think overall the Kaneki nerfs are fun. I think that good Kanekis don't generally care about I think that good Kanekis don't generally care about the breaking pallet thing. That's a good thing, right? For Oni players, it is 100%. It makes doing combo strikes incredibly consistent. Not the scene, partner. All right, now we're getting some blood economy going. feels spicy! Oh, that feels so good! Oh, wait a damn minute! Wait a damn minute! Oh, that turn rate feels amazing! Okay, we still haven't fixed the camera bug. That's good to know. Remember, chat, always keep your blood economy going when playing Oni. You always want to have at least 2 survivors injured when you play Oni. At all times. Power struggle? In my DVD? Neat. Oh! Dude, that 180 turn! I don't care if I hit the desk, that turn was so good! No, that turn is actually amazing. That turn rate is so good. Oh, that turn rate feels so good. Holy shit, dude. You no longer have to do a bunch of donkey wonky camera tricks, bro. You could just fucking turn when you go to flick. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so for real with you, chat. I think, I low-key think that Oni's power level might have gone up. I don't know if Oni necessarily changed tiers, but Oni's power level definitely went up. Like, the flick is just too easy to do. The very stwonk killer. Very stwonk. Alright, chill, bro. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, shut up! Holy fucking god, I hate scene partner, dude. I hate that fucking perk so much. Guys, please. Guys. Yeah, this is insane. Oni feels so fucking good to play now, dude. I mean, Oni always felt good to play, but this is like next level good to play. Okay, I think that scene partner needs to be deleted from the fucking game. I'm out of the loop. Are there blue add-ons or something? No, the old green rarity, they changed the color of green rarities. They're now blue because of reasons. Ah, my game froze again. Neat. It crashed. My game just crashed. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and give my opinions on the PTB and then uninstall this shit. So Oni feels amazing. The Kaneki nerfs are pretty much meaningless. I'm not gonna say meaningless. That's the wrong word. The Kaneki nerfs are enough to lower his power level to make him feel more fair, but good Kanekis aren't really going to care that much. Arella is hot. I like her lore. I like her perks, except for rapid rescue. That needs to be buffed. But her other two perks are really good. Don't need any changes. I said this when I looked at the dev update. I said this in my community post, and I will say it again. The haste and hindered not stacking should not come through. I do not care what buffs they give to perks. They should not go through. Haste and hindered stacking not being a thing kills build diversity, will push everybody more toward a solid meta, which will make the game feel stale and uninviting. It is a stupid idea. It destroys part of what makes this game fun and just should not be a thing. It just should not be a thing. Do not do it. Do not even, when I say do not do it, I mean, once this PTB is over, I never, ever, 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 ever want to hear you guys at Behavior tossing around the idea that we should just like, we're thinking about maybe making a few changes and bringing it back. No, 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 no. It's stupid. It's a dumb idea. Don't do it. I do not want to see this shit go to live. It is a terrible idea. It will hurt this game more than it will help it. But yeah, if you guys are watching over on the YouTube, thank you for joining me for my PTB review. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. As always, a great big special thank you to my channel members. Listed on screen now if you want to find out, become a channel member today. Get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, coaching sessions, and more. Then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.